Hello, fellow holiday reapers. This is your training session for Starbucks. Why did I say holiday reaper? Probably because, as you know, Starbucks is known for upping their even higher prices to increase sales during the holiday seasons. Their revenue is out the roof just because they use these little fancy holiday cups and put a little extra sugar and spice into their drinks. So what pricing strategies do they use? We're going to learn today. This Starbucks pricing project is by Kaylee Hall, Diamante Hernandez, Jiong He, Mai Fukawa, and Nancy Gomez. Here at Starbucks, we have a great representation of the product life cycle and our holiday drinks. Let's first look at the pumpkin spice latte. It's first introduced in October when pumpkin themes is going crazy. And then, during the growth phase, advertising starts, profit is starting to grow, and competitors such as McDonald's and other companies in coffee bean are coming out with similar products. Then there's the maturity stage right around November when there's more competition and prices tend to change with the other products. Price doesn't change necessarily at Starbucks, but profit stabilizes. And then by the end of November, profits decline, sales decline, and we're ready for our new holiday drink, which is the peppermint mochas, which follow the exact same product life cycle of the pumpkin spice latte, just from November through January. So now let's look at the coffee shop market so you trainees know what our competition is. The coffee shop market is definitely an oligopoly, and luckily Starbucks is at the top with 42% of the market share. Dunkin' Donut Brands is falling behind, but still the second top leader in the coffee shop brand at 25%. There are also other smaller, higher priced companies, such as Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf and Peet's Coffee, that focus on quality and have even higher prices than Starbucks, which I know, trainees, is hard to believe. And finally, we have our low-cost leader in the market, which is McDonald's. They focus on giving you a very low price for a decent cup of coffee, but their quality, their taste, and their innovation does not match that of Starbucks. All right, future marketing officers, here's a little test. How do we keep people going to Starbucks? Keep going to Starbucks. What's involved in a buyer search? First is habit. People go where they're used to going. So that's what's going to help us first. Second of all is expertise, what they know, what they've learned about. And we do that with marketing. The next thing is brand uncertainty. Even though Peet's Coffee across the road might make a mean cup of joe, do they know about it? Are they on TV? Do they have a brand like this awesome mermaid that we have? No. We have to keep our brand up, relevant, and on social media. And finally, the thing we have to do, trainees, is what? Keep it social and keep it fun. Because keeping it social and having people know about our brand and having people accept our brand, and if I have a cup of Starbucks at work, people are going to accept me. People are going to invite me into their group. And that's what's important during the holidays, right? Friends and family. So we have to make sure we're relevant, we keep our brand certain, and the other brands uncertain. So Starbucks has nothing to worry about, right? We're this huge company, we have all this market share. Wrong. Trainees, anything you guys can think about? One of our main problems is perceived price fairness. And when buyers believe that sellers have increased their prices to take advantage of an increase in demand without a corresponding increase in cost, they perceive this as unfair. And how can Starbucks be perceived as doing this? And as we can see in our holiday brands, they're up to almost $1 more expensive than our regular coffees. This isn't always seen as fair. Now, there are more ingredients that go involved, so as long as we market the price to being of more quality and more ingredients, we're going to be okay. But we have to make sure our prices are seen as fair, or we may lose our market share and our fan base. So what is the reference price of a Starbucks customer? Is it Coffee Bean, which has extremely high prices, up to 30 to 50 cents more than Starbucks? Or is it something like McDonald's, which can be up to $2 less than Starbucks?
We have to think that they have to compare the quality to the price. So most likely Coffee Bean is the closest comparison, or Peet's Coffee, to the Starbucks product. And that puts us in a good spot because we are 30 to 50 cents cheaper than Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. But if the consumer is not as worried about quality, then we have something to worry about because McDonald's is a low-cost leader in this market, and we have to worry about their very low reference price.